for me because I got into a huge family. Okay. And I want everybody to listen up now for a second. And please remember the family that we have. So please get your cameras on. Everybody, I want your cameras on when Brandon jumps on this call. Please get your cameras on to both show respect for him, show respect for your family, but also for your why. We have just now, for a couple of minutes, we gave you some information, some motivation about if you got to define your why and you got to write down your list of where you want to go, who do you want to become? Who do you want other people to see you as? But what's most important is stop wasting your time on Tinder, as Alexander said, all right? And he is my best guy. He and Philip, Max, Firas, Axel, all of those people who has been with me and just keep on doing these weekly schedules, keep on showing up. And remember, Firas and Axel, they don't earn money on the whole organization, okay? They are not getting money from you. They're not getting money from me. Why are they doing it? Because of their goodwill, okay? Because of their goodwill. Because of what they want to be as humans. What do they want to give back to other human beings? That's why they're doing it. And they also understand that by just doing those small things for other human beings, the karma, something will come back to you. Okay. And I just want to give you a short brief. Now, when you're listening to this guy, I want you to picture in your mind where we as Team 100, as a family, will be in a couple of months. Because Sweden, because of Germany and all of these countries that we have launching right now, Sweden is untouched markets, okay? And literally, believe me when I say this, when I first saw I Am Mastery Academy, I have never seen a culture so much as a family. All right, we got my Brandon on the call. Cool. So now, finally, I can introduce you to a huge inspiration to me. And as I said, when I first launched I Am Mastery Academy, I checked everything on YouTube, as you probably done. And who did I find? I found a guy who, I scrolled his page. I've never seen a human being in network marketing post so much content every single day. And if you haven't checked his page out, go on YouTube, go on Instagram, and his name on Instagram is Brandon Boyd Official, all right? And go in and follow this guy, because when you go into his YouTube channel, you see who he is as a person, as a father, okay? And this guy, when you complain about time, big ups for you, Brandon. He is, I think you're 8 in the family, right? 8 people in the family. I heard that in his call. Wait, sorry. Okay, you here?
All right. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, so there's 8 in the family. I've got 6 kids, so eight of us total.
And still, you're doing both the trading part and you're a Chairman 50, right?
Correct. I'm actually knocking on the door of Chairman 100 right now. So, but it doesn't matter if you're single, have kids, married, not married, or whatever. Excuses always sound best to those who make them. I make the time because it's something that's important.
That's the thing. And also, I've been looking into, I followed almost every single video that you have posted the last like 6 months or something. I watched them all because I take that content, I give that back to my family and to my team. But I've also seen your history at weightlifting, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And I heard you say in a video, and that really shook me because I am not a, fitness kind of guy. I'm doing some boxing in my years. But when I heard you say that, I think that the biggest thing about my success in business comes from my fitness.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you tell me about that discipline that you put into that?
Well, I started working out in 1994. I was 14 years old. I'm actually turning 40 in 2 weeks. And fitness has been really the biggest thing that's helped me have success in business because it gave me the confidence. So I started in 1994. I've never stopped. I've worked out 5 days a week this is now 26 years. So 26 years straight. I've actually worked out longer than some of you guys been alive on the call. And, but I got really interested in it. I just kind of stuck with it. And even during this whole COVID-19, I basically set up a gym at my house, worked out 5-6 days a week, and I just kind of kept going. And so that's really been one of the biggest contributing factors to success because it gave me kind of the confidence that I needed from exercise to be successful in other areas of my life. And it's made a huge difference. So I really, really enjoy it.
So before you jumped on the call, I'm sorry for the time mistake. I don't know really what's happened in the Eastern Standard Time. What's the time at your place right now?
Right now, Eastern Standard Time, it would be 2:41 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yeah, and it's 8:41 p.m. here. So
anyways, it's all good.
Thank you for jumping on, seriously. And I want you a little bit, because I've told them a little bit about your history, but I also know, because the first time I got into you, I got an automated message on Facebook because you have built multiple of your organization online. Is that true?
Yeah, so I've enrolled 765 personals. A lot of it's just been online. And here's the thing, that's been no ads. In fact, I haven't even contacted anybody since 2015. I haven't called anybody. I haven't texted anybody. All those enrollments came simply from people reaching out to me from YouTube videos, Instagram, Facebook. It's just been putting out value, content, morning motivation, network marketing trainings and stuff like that. So if you go to our leaderboard in your back office, you'll see my name on there. The top guy, Michael Angel Martin, is actually my top leader. He's ranked number 1. And I'm just a little bit below him, but I've got 765 enrollment. In fact, I'm enrolling 2 people today, so it'll be 767 before the day's out. So, but yeah, a lot of it's been online, but I can tell you how. It's been that when you offer a lot of value online, instead of just looking for people like you're a hunter, and you're actually giving real value, that's actually how you attract people to want to do business with you. And so I offered stuff for free. I didn't charge them anything. I just said, hey, I'm going to start training on this. I'm going to start training on that. And so it just got out more and more and more to where I have nearly 38,000 YouTube subscribers. And I can tell you, it is not easy to get a YouTube subscriber, to get one person to actually say, I want to watch your videos when you upload one. It's not easy to get one. But it was just from continuing to offer value on different subjects and things like that really has made the difference. So I've attracted those people to doing business with me simply by just putting out a lot of value on the different platforms.
Jeez. So that is one thing that I have a hard time doing. And that is also, that the things of, I want to give out for your team. Do you give the same value? Do you link those people to your YouTube channel?
So I have a training site, 72hourfaststart.com. And that site, I'll put in the chat 2 links. So there's, let me go ahead and just pull this up. I'm going to give you guys a link. So my main site for myself that has all my stuff is mastermindwithbrandon.com. Mastermindwithbrandon.com. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the chat for you guys. That site has everything. And then when a new person comes into the company and wants to get started, I send them to 72hourfaststart.com. So, but Mastermind with Brandon has all the stuff. I've written a bunch of ebooks, has all my audios, has the YouTube channel, has the business side, even has all the stuff I've done on the relationship side. So all of the stuff is there. And so it has a lot of really good content that people can use, and all of it's free. There's no charge for anything. So doing things like that, has helped build a really good network, because they say your network is your net worth. And so by doing that, it's really made a difference for me. It's helped me personally. And so my team, I plug them into that stuff. And I just tell them, hey, look, you can use all this stuff for free. Feel free to use it to get people to, get more interested in what we do and stuff like that. My presentation site, which is whatisim.info. It's a presentation site. It has the whole thing right there, so they can use that. It has funnels. So all the stuff I've provided, I've never even charged anything for it. And so I think that's maybe one of the advantages that I've had over other people, is I was willing to take a risk. I was willing to fail. I was willing to create content even though nobody taught me how to do it. And then I gave it for free. And I knew that eventually it would end up coming back to benefit me at the end of the day without having to, charge anything up front.
And that is one thing that I really respect about you. I haven't talked to you that way, but it felt like I've been talking to you because I got so much knowledge, both from your sites. I've been using what is IML when it was IML in that time, that site, you know, and that helped me a lot. And I respect that you give it out for free, because I was in another company before, in another MLM, and the people there, the teams were so shut down. Do you understand what I mean? They were super closed about my thing is my thing, you know. When I came in here, I just saw people opening up in another way. So when you talk to us here in Sweden, and we have a few of my team in Germany as well, and I've also newly started Nigeria.
Yeah.
As a team right now, to build the structure of I Am Mastery Academy as we are launching in this huge momentum that the whole company is going right now, what is the biggest advice that you can give us as a culture and to go together to a certain destination?
Well, the first thing is you have to be unified as a team. If you have leaders who are all doing their own stuff, you're never going to go as far as you can. Let me give you an example of this. And this is the reason why, because you want to create a really strong culture as a team and be together and unified, even if you're in different countries. So I've got a leader on my team, and they were going along, and my volume on just that team was 800,000 GB a month. Okay, so almost $1 million a month just from that one team. One leader decided, you know what, we're going to do our own stuff. Now, they stayed in the company, but they started doing all their own stuff. In 2 weeks, their volume went down 50,000 GB. That's a lot, right? Yeah. And so what that shows is that if you're not a team, and if you're not willing to be humble and drop your pride and say, look, we're going to do things together, we're going to be unified, that we're going to go make this thing happen together, you'll grow a lot faster doing it that way and just saying, look, I'm willing to humble myself enough and follow a system that our team has put together and use that and be unified with it. We're going to go a lot further than if we break off and we're just trying to do our own thing. For example, I'm older than Alex, I'm older than Jason, I'm older than David, yet I utilize those guys on my team that are in an upline or a sideline or something like that, humble myself enough to say, hey, look, these guys are doing something or know something that I do not know. And so I'm going to take that advice and that wisdom that they have, and I'm going to install that into my own team. And if I do that, we now become as one. So even if they're sideline, cross line, upline, or whatever, we actually now we're working together. And for example, I'm on this call with you guys, and we're not even on the same team. You know, you're not on my team. I'm not on your team. But yet I do these calls because I'm willing to help people. We're in the same company. We may be in different parts of like the genealogy structure of the company, but I do lots and lots of these calls every week with all these teams that there's no benefit for me. The benefit is really if we are willing to give of ourselves, there will be so much more of us to find. And I'm going to repeat that. When you give of yourself, there will be so much more of you to find, because that's when you truly find yourself. You see what I'm saying? The problem is people are so freaking selfish, and they are so into their own rank. They're so into their own trading account. They're so into growing their own bank account that they don't give a rat's behind about anybody else except their own life, their own selfies, and their own accounts. And when you start putting the focus and you shine the light on other people, that's when you're going to have success, because what you make happen for others, God will make happen for you. And if you don't believe in God, then said the universe will make happen for you. Because when you serve other people, that's really what makes a difference. It brings you peace of mind that you're helping people, because when you are in the service of others, you are only in the service of your what? Your God, the universe, or whatever it is that you guys believe in. The bottom line is this, is that when you focus on helping and serving people and dropping your pride and say, we are going to do this for the good of the team, not because of my bank account, not because my trading account's not going to go up, not because of my trading account or my rank, but that I'm doing this because it's for the good of the team. Individuals grow, teams explode. Hear that again. Individuals grow, teams explode. That is the difference. The teams are the ones that win championships. Michael Jordan, they just did the Last Dance video, the movie. And the first 7 years when he was really kind of the main guy on the team, he never actually won a championship. it wasn't until he had another all-star on the team, such as Scottie Pippen, that he won 6 in a row. So the point that you learn from that is individually, if you try and do this by yourself, you're going to get really frustrated, man. If you're trying to trade by yourself, you're going to get frustrated. If you're trying to build this by yourself, you're going to get frustrated. Find either a mentor or a business partner that you can do this with together as a team. You're going to have more fun and you're going to make more money.
Jeez. Individuals grow and team explode. Did you say that?
Yeah, individuals grow, teams explode.
Jeez.
And when you serve the masses, you'll live with the classes. I mean, the bottom line is that we're doing things together. As one, we win. I mean, that at the end of the day, it takes a team of people that are unified, that are going in the same direction, and they have humility. They drop their pride. They get rid of their ego. Ego stands for edging God out. They drop your ego is not your amigo. You drop your ego, you drop your pride, and you say, you know what? There's things that I don't know. And so I'm willing to listen. Listening is one of the best things you can do. I listen to guys that are 10, 15 years younger than me because there's certain things that they know that I do not know that if I apply is going to make a difference with my trading. Like, for example, I got into HFX 2.5 months ago. I'd never done binary or anything like that. But because I kept open-minded, I listened to guys that, you know, I'd really not say that I'd really follow. But I said, you know what? I'm going to get on their stuff and let me see what they're doing. Well, it's completely transformed my trading. And so because I stayed open-minded, because I kept, you know, that humility, that being humble, dropping my pride, saying I'm better, I've been doing this longer, and all that stuff, I learned one thing and it changed it all around for me, you know, and the same with the business side. And so those are some of the keys that have helped me. Is the biggest thing I can tell you guys is be unified as a team. Do things together, you know, and things will move a lot smoother and a lot faster because when you got people kind of splitting off and they're all doing their own stuff, your team doesn't grow as fast. Plug into the same system and be willing to be teachable and coachable and actually learn from each other.
Super. Thank you so much. And also one thing that you have made for me the last month was I just saw the video of the introduction of HFX. And that was my vision. I saw Ness and I heard them talk in London and everything. And then I saw your video. When you pointed up all the perks for HFX, that was my like click of, I need to look into it. And I've been doing this now for a few weeks and just trying it out. What would you say for new people that are coming in, that are going through the basics? Should they start focusing on the normal Forex before they go to HFX? What is your vision there?
If I started all over today, I would only, now certain countries, I know they have issues as far as being able to do binary and stuff like that. If I started over today, I would only do binary. I would not trade regular Forex. And I'll tell you the reason why. Because doing binary is much easier than trading regular Forex. You don't need to trade on MetaTrader 4. You don't have to teach stop loss, take profit, sell limit, buy limit, sell stop, buy stop, pending orders, modifying your stop loss, draw down, stomach aches, diarrhea, can't sleep at night, and all those kind of things. So you see that and you're like, wow, binary is way easier. And so if a brand new person joins today, my whole focus with that person, and you'll even see it on 72hourfaststart.com, I completely changed everything. I took 50% of what was on that site. I got rid of it. I went to my YouTube videos that had anything to do with regular Forex, and I actually deleted the videos because what I said was, I'm only going to teach what people have the best opportunity to have success with. For me personally, I believe it's binary options. It's time-based. You don't have to sit there and say, should I get out? Should I hold on? Should I? It's just like, it's just done. And then you're on to the next thing. And so you don't have to be looking at MetaTrader 4 all day long, stressing out about it. So now I'm not saying that the other stuff is not good because there's plenty good. I'm just saying that binary with HFX is way easier. In fact, I have a training in 2 hours from right now. It will be recorded for anyone who wants to see it. Every Thursday, my trading partner and I, we do a detailed training on HFX, how it works, answer all the questions. And we bring a lot of value. We record it. So I'll get you guys a copy. Just hit me up on Instagram. I'll get you guys that recording. But that's in 2 hours from now, and it's powerful. And once you're done watching, it's like, wow, okay, this is a lot easier, you know, for people to actually have success making money.
What I've seen, I don't know when you need to go, but one question about HFX. What I've seen is the thing for me that was just love when I saw HFX, and now when I've been trading it, it's easier for. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, keep going. I think the screen froze a little bit on your end. So I can hear you, but your screen is frozen. We'll just wait a second, guys. I think Kimmy, let's just wait till it comes back on here.
Okay, cool. I'm back.
Okay, cool.
Sheesh.
Yeah, what was the question that you had, though?
The question was about HFX. When you go into it, you have another kind of risk to reward.
Yeah.
When you're new and you don't follow the go lives, because in our time zone, Matty Pips and Ness and those people are late in the night.
Yes. Yeah.
How can we control that in the best way for the people who work?
Yeah, so I have a lot of people that their time, you know, the UK, India stuff, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, even 3 o'clock, and they actually get out of bed. What I tell them to do is if you can't work with those times, then get educators that do work with your times and learn from them. You know, Millie's out. There's several of the educators that do the New York session, and Nessa sometimes so it actually work your guys' time. But then ultimately what you want to do is learn the skill. Now, here's what you can do as well, is if you can't attend the live session, then watch the recorded sessions and watch what they're teaching and learn that, and you can do it yourself. Because that's what we've done. The training we're doing today in 2 hours is what we learned from Matthew Thayer with Cash Trap Strategy. And so we give a simple breakdown on how to do it. We show a live trade and how simple it is. And so ultimately you want to learn the skill yourself, so that you're not reliant on go live sessions.
100%. Sure.
But just choose an educator that can work with your time. Or if you say, I really want to learn from Ness or Matt, but I can't be on their sessions, then go to the recorded sessions and watch what they're doing.
Thank you so much, Brandon. And one thing before we jump off, because we're a little bit on time, but one thing that I've heard you say is that every successful, even Jeff Bezos, have a list, right? Either if it's their confirmation list or it says their goal list or their, to-do list on the day. Can you put some power into that to the people? The power of the list?
I don't know where I'd be in my life if I didn't have a list. So I have a list each day. These are my commitments. I repeat these twice a day. This is my things to do list. Now, of course, you can have them on your phone, and I do have a lot of stuff on my phone, but sometimes you forget to look at your phone to look at the list. So what I have is my daily to-dos, the top 5 things that I must get done today. I'm not going to bed until these things are done. Then what I have is my commitments. My commitments are, like for example, I have a commitment today to refrain from gossip, meaning don't be talking about people. Don't backbite. Another one, I'm taking Jamie, my wife, on a date. That's a commitment. If I want to have a strong marriage, I better be taking her on dates before some other guy does, right? So the point is that you have your commitments, but then you have your daily to-dos. And I'll tell you this, a list, and not everyone works from a list, but I'll tell you this, you'll never meet a Jeff Bezos of Amazon or Walmart or any of these other successful companies, Apple and the rest. If they don't have some type of agenda, you are scheduling seasons of nothing in your future, right? Because can you imagine Jeff Bezos of Amazon coming into his board meeting and saying, hey, guys, what's going on this week? And everyone just says, I don't know. So what are the projections for our sales revenue for this month? I have no idea. You see what I'm saying? So like when you fail to plan, you're planning to fail, right? And so I take this seriously. And I want to emphasize this. I take this seriously Because I take it seriously, I get paid a serious amount of money. It is not a hobby to me. It is a job. If I don't perform in this job, I am fired. That's the way I look at it. If I don't make the business happen, I go out of business. We got too many people who think that they can wing it to chairman. I'm going chairman. Well, show me the proof. I'll show you the proof. I'm going to show you the proof. If you actually want to know, in fact, make me a host or co-host. I want to show you something. If you guys want to go chairman, I want you first, and then this is the last thing, and then I'll let you guys go. If you make me the host on there, I'm going to show you guys something on my screen. Just click on my name and say make host or change host or whatever. There we go. All right. So I want to show you one thing, and I'll make you the host back. People say, Brandon, I want to go chairman. I want to go chairman. I want to go chairman. And the reality is that, you know, they're putting in Platinum 150 work, and then they expect to go chairman. So I created chairmantracker.com, chairmantracker.com. This is what I do. This is the list that I work off of. So I go in and I put today's date. All right. I have my name, Brandon Boyd. Okay. Did I read my goals today? Yes. Have I contacted 2 to 4 people today? Yes. Did I get at least one person to see an overview? Yes. Has I promoted the calls? Yes. I've already promoted 3 calls today. Have I repeated my declarations and affirmations? Yes. Did I review my gratitude list? Yes, because it's the key to happiness. Have I read a good mindset book? Yes. And did I listen to a mindset audio? Yes. And then I click submit. All right. And so the reason why I do this is that commitment is doing the thing you said you were going to do long after the mood you set it in has left you. Everyone's like, I want to go chairman, I want to go chairman, I want to go chairman. But they got nothing that they're working off of. Nothing that they're working off of. They just think, they wake up today, I'm going to go make it happen. And then guess what they do? They go on Instagram, they look at their feed, and they just start doing this. Yeah. Dude, that's freaking funny. And they start clicking share, share, share. When's the last time that you shared our overview video? They're like, oh shit, man, geez, it's been at least a week, right? But they have shared hundreds of TikToks, hundreds of Instagram videos, laughing their heads off, watching one documentary after another. When is the last time that you clicked the share button on showing somebody what we're doing? And then you're like, I want to go chairman. Did you say chairman or chairman? Right? You really want to go chairman? Then show me the work. What is it that you're, because like you can be in a job and you say, I'm working hard, I'm busy, busy, busy. The question is busy doing what? What are you working hard? I'm grinding. You say I'm grinding 8 to 12 hours a day. That's BS. Most people are scrolling. They are not grinding. They're not contacting. They're not really trading. Maybe if they trade, they put in a couple of trades. Maybe they looked at things for 30 minutes, but they got the rest of the day open, and what are they really doing? And so the thing that I would tell you guys is that have some type of roadmap for this is what I'm willing to do. These are my top priorities. I need the top 3 to 5 things that I do every single day without fail. I'm not going to bed until I accomplish these things, until I do this stuff. And if I do those things, eventually I'm going to win, you know, because if you don't give up, eventually good things are going to happen. So the list, those priority lists to me has really made a difference. Having a Google Calendar, you know, I look at my calendar, I look at the stuff that's going on, I review it constantly. And the reason why I do that is I want to be not just busy, I want to be productive. You don't get paid to be busy. Busy people, they get fired. Productive people, they can't get rid of, right? We want to be productive people that produce results. At the end of the day, what's your trading account at and what's your group volume? That really is going to tell the story of what we're actually doing every day. And with that, I'll turn it back to you, Kimmy. I'm going to go ahead and make you the host.
Thank you. One last question that you can answer kind of fast. People say every single day, or many people comes with a feeling of, I don't have my success in trading yet. I can't share the business.
Yeah. So I get that one all the time. I got to wait till I have success trading, then I can start sharing this. And what I tell people is that you can actually leverage the success of the people you're working with their trading. Okay. So you are going to build up your own testimonial. And while you're building up your own testimonial, I focus on helping them get their 2 and 3. I say, like, I say, look, use my example. You say, I'm working with a guy right now who's doing really well trading. He's teaching me this stuff. You need to check this thing out. It's amazing. See, I can build the business that way. And yes, you will get some of the people say, well, I'm just going to sit and wait here. Once you do some withdrawals, show me, and then I'll join the company. And that's fine. You will get those kind of people, and you just move on from those people. But with a lot of people, you can leverage the success of the people that you're working with, because that's like saying, hey, you've been in for a week. If you went to the gym and you said, I've been here for a week, why don't I look like Arnold Schwarzenegger yet? Well, because you've been to the gym for a week. Of course you don't have the testimonial yet. Now, if you had said, I'm working out with a guy or a gal who's got in phenomenal shape and they're teaching me nutrition, we're working out together, you're able to leverage their story and their success to build your team. I can leverage Jason Brown. I can leverage Alex Moore. And I would call them this is a business partner of mine. They've been doing it for this number of years. They're having lots of success. They're teaching me, you need to check this thing out. And then they're like, well, how are you doing? I just got started, right? I just got started. I'm loving this. I'm learning so much. We're crushing this thing. And then just have them check it out. So that's the biggest thing that I would say is leverage the success of the people that you are working with to help you build your team. Because if everyone's going to wait until they have a testimonial, you'll never have momentum to go chairman, because everyone's doing this. I'm waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. So everyone's just waiting. And so no one's actually going to go chairman, right? Because they're all just waiting for the proof to see each other's accounts. So that's my recommendation.
Thank you so much, Brandon. And sorry for the time confuse again.
No problem, man.
Thank you so much. We would love to have you on a call in the future as well. And thank you for all the links. We have saved them. The call is recorded. Is it okay if I post it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Have me on any time. Hit me up. If you guys need like a specific training on something, just let me know what subject it's. I'd be happy to get on.
Cool. Thank you so much, Brandon.
I appreciate you guys. And I will be in Sweden. I will be in Germany. I was in Berlin, Munich, and Innsbruck, Austria, Vienna. I've never been to Sweden, ever.
You gotta go here.
So I'm looking forward to that one.
You're invited to our next event.
Awesome, guys. Well, I appreciate you guys. Have a good night. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. Sheesh. All right, my folks, did you get that call? I hope every one of you took notes. I took a lot of notes. And one thing that really hit my mind was offer things for free. Okay, that shook my face around. And I want everybody to get in that kind of mentality of Brandon Boyd's mentality of giving things out for free. And I want you to take the wisdom and the knowledge that we got from this man. He has over 20 years in this industry. Take what he has given us right now while you're fired up and use the knowledge, okay? Understand that. Offer things for free. Start to share what we actually preach, okay? Start to share to other people what we have in our community, okay? And I want everybody to understand that we are one big family. We're one organization. We're working together towards one goal, all right? No matter where your end destination is, we have the same freaking vehicle to get there. Okay, so thank you everybody for jumping on this call. Please type 100% in the chat, and people over profits, right? Type 100% in the chat if you're fired up, if you got any knowledge, and if you're thankful and grateful to have Brandon on the call. Okay, guys. So thank you everybody, and we're gonna call it a night and talk to you tomorrow. And remember, go into the Chairman Tracker every single day. I hope you saved all the links, okay? I will send them out. Of course I will, but I want you to take responsibility for you and your team, okay? So take the links, save them out, okay? Snyggt, Alex. Save them out and be ready. Every single day before you go to bed, have I done everything that is on the Chairman Tracker? That will be my thing that I will get my girlfriend to remind me on every single day, okay? Because I was bad at structure, remember? Okay, so she got to remind me. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you for being on the call and waiting. So we talk tomorrow, and thank you, and ciao, ciao.